action. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law.
Babb, Moyer, Herb, Shepard, Pierce. These are names that are synonymous with the greatness in dirt late model racing. Names that were made and proven on the Hell Tour, from local legends looking to earn their spot in the national spotlight, newcomers hoping to strike a match, or some weekend warriors trading PTO for race days. The Summer Nationals is filled with budding talent hoping to improve their racecraft through the fires of the Hell Tour.
Kind of the whole goal was to start this deal out and just make progress as the days and weeks went on, and I feel like we've accomplished that pretty well.
Man, we've been good. We've had speed, just need a little bit of luck, and just hadn't been able to put a whole night together, and last night we was able to put a whole night together, so it's good. It makes all the hard work going up and down the road here worth it, but we got speed, so we just need a little bit of luck, and I think we'll be just fine.
Our whole team, I definitely couldn't do it without them, making changes to the car, fixing the car, and driving to the next track. That's definitely not easy, and at 16 I can't really drive the hauler yet because of insurance reasons and everything.
This is my first year Summer Nationals racing, actually my first year in a super, so I mean we really were trying to run this to get a feel for it and just kind of get me into the groove learning how to drive one.
I think it's huge getting to do it every single night.
You know, that's why we're here. Just get as many lives as possible for you know, this duration of the Hell Tour, and hopefully get better at the end of it.
You know, and especially to have done what we've done in this week, amazing. You know, I'm so high on cloud nine. I want to ever come down. But you know, the tour is a lot of part of that, and giving people like Zack an opportunity to come to another place in the country and learn how to race so that we can elevate ourselves into the national level.
Billy Moyer come over here and told me good job earlier, so like I've worked a long time for a guy of his stature to tell me good job, so it's very gratifying, and like they're very emotional.
Trey Mills, Dalton Wilson ready to go down the front straightaway. This time by will fire him off. Opening heat race of the 45th annual Herald and Review 100. Green flags out, and we are racing in heat number 1.
On June 24th, 2025, Trey Mills got a call from his father that was one no driver wants to hear. Make the most of this next race, son, because it could be your last. Trey told us himself the start to the tour was a rough one. Failing to qualify for 3 races in the first 2 weeks and a best finish of 10th, the 17-year-old was struggling to put a full night together. That was until the Herald and Review 100 at Macon Speedway.
Trey Mills down the back straightaway. He'll come to the white one more time around Macon in the opening heat race for Trey Mills. Kyle Bronson, good drive down around the bottom. He's going to steal that second spot away. We'll come to the checkered. Off turn number 4, Trey Mills going to win this thing in 14.
Man, to be honest, after Springfield, my dad was honestly questioning about bringing us home just because we hadn't really been doing what we need to be doing. You know, my dad gave me the best equipment, and I just really hadn't been doing a good job making just bad decisions. You know, in the night, he was like, man, just give it all you got because this might be the last race.
Macon Speedway getting set to come to green, race fans. It's showtime!
Mills battled with the likes of Tyler Erb and Brandon Shepard to pick up a crown jewel win to kick off his summer. After that night, the wheels started spinning and Trey's spot on the tour was secured. He went on to pick up 6 top 5s in the last 2 weeks of the tour, came home with 2nd in the week 5 point standings, and left with more confidence and experience than he had before.
Mills able to get to the inside of the 1 car. Tyler flirting with that cushion. He bounces off it pretty hard. Here comes Mills. Again, it'll be Turbo back to the lead. Tyler, Trey Mills, great battle for the lead. Trey Mills now your leader. Trey Mills going to work off a 4. Can he lead at the line? He will. New race leader, it's Mills.
Once I felt the track start kind of latching, getting into 1, I kind of just started taking it easy, and my sit guy was telling me was getting a bigger and bigger lead, and then with that caution with about 20 to go, I seen the B5 in 2nd, and he was holding the 6 together the whole time. So I was really just trying not to mess up. You know, Sheffy kind of got by me there, but I turned back under him and kind of leaned on him coming off the 4. But with 5 to go, you know, in this race, had to do what I had to do. He's won a lot more races than I have, so I feel like he'll understand.
You know, he's been right there. He's had a really fast car. So proud of him. He did a good job. We raced each other clean. Can't ask for much more than that.
He's gonna power right back to the top spot again. Brandon Shepard, good drive this time. Down the front straightaway, new leader, it's Beecham. Brandon Shepard's gonna lead lap 93. Trey Mills gonna cross him over side by side. What a race! Down the front straightaway, we're gonna come to the line with 6 to go. Mills gonna run him up the hill. Trey Mills back to the lead.
I just got off the phone with him. He said that we can stay out here and keep racing after that one, so he's super pumped. Just got to thank him. He's back home right now just working, running the concrete business, so I can be out here doing what I love.
Down the front straightaway, Trey Mills gonna take this thing into turn number 1. Shepard gonna enter a little bit higher. Brandon Shepard, good drive down the backstretch. Working our way to the checker. The B5 gonna take a look to the bottom. It's not gonna be enough. Photo finish. Trey Mills wins it in 14. Ladies and gentlemen, here at Macon, he's gonna get up on the roof. They call him the future. How about it for Trey Mills? Haley, Trey Mills has had a night he will never forget. Great qualifying effort, great heat race, and he just held off one of the best in the business to pick up the win. How about it for Trey Mills? How do you feel?
I mean, I'm speechless right now, to be honest. It's crazy, to be honest. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I'm just a young racer from Florida trying to make a name for myself and make a career out of this.
While the next generation came out in full force for last year's Summer Nationals, they weren't the only competition the veterans had to look out for. Some weekend warriors shook up the tour as well.
I'm really just a blue-collar worker that does this stuff for fun. It's a lot of fun. Like, we ain't having to do plumbing work every day, so this is a lot of fun to us. So, like I said, it started this deal. It's pretty much like a vacation to me. I mean, it's still a lot of work, and it's hard, and it's hot, but it's, you ain't working when you're doing what you love to do, so.
Fager trying to figure out where they're not gonna go, and Millwood's gonna try to roll them on the outside. Tyler Millwood trying to get around to the outside here with the 31. Tyler Millwood now to the top. Millwood right through the middle. Can he use that momentum and get by the lead? Tyler Millwood, Fager sideways. Jason Fager going to lead by .078, but Tyler Millwood is there. Tyler Millwood trying to lead here down the back straightaway. Shannon Babb, a 3-car race in traffic with 5 to go. 5 laps to go this time. Can Millwood officially lead at the line? Not yet. Jason Fager still your leader in 25. Millwood doing everything he can right through the middle. Boy, he gets good drive right through the middle of 1 and 2. Not quite as good through 3 and 4. Let's see if he can feather that throttle and take the lead this time off of 4. Tyler Millwood by half a car length with 4 to go. Tyler Millwood down the back straightaway by just a second, 1.002. Working our way to the white flag one more time around LaSalle. Tyler Millwood in that 31, Jason Fager in 25, Babb, McCowan, and Kyle Hammer. Still the top 5 as we work down the back straightaway. Heading to the checker, the Freedom 40 will come to the checker, and we've got a first-time Hell Tour winner. Tyler Millwood wins it in 31.
First thing I done when I got back to trailers, called my wife and told her, and I almost got to tears because these things are hard to get, and they're not getting any easier to get. So they're very emotional, and you just gotta. Today's a new day though, so we gotta kind of forget about tomorrow and just focus on today and make the best of today.
What kind of pride do you take in knowing that they don't get any easier, but when that blue and white shows up in the rearview mirror, some of these guys, they know that now you know how to get it done?
Well, I mean, that's Billy Moyer come over here and told me good job earlier, so like I've worked a long time for a guy of his stature to tell me good job, so it's very gratifying, and like they're very emotional. And this shit ain't easy. These things ain't easy to get, and when they come, you gotta, I guess, just embrace it and go on to the next one, but hopefully we can keep this rolling.
A new track record for Mark Whitener in 5.
Man, we had a good time. We've had a good time this whole tour. We struggled. We've we've tore cars up. I mean, if you name it, we've did it. So we had a good time, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. I mean, the tracks I run good at, I feel like you was elbows up on. You know, it had multiple grooves, and we could race around, and those are the tracks that I do the best at. If it slows down and gets smooth and momentum, I'm decent at those places too. So we've been at a bunch of different, you know, a bunch of great racetracks. So I think last night though was probably one of the best. Elbows up, get it on, like if you had a good race car, you was coming to the front. So I really enjoyed that last night.
On the back straightaway, led out by Middleburg, Florida's Mark Whitener. Whitener in that white and orange number 5 thought he had a shot to win last night at Montpelier. He's had a really good race car here the last week or so for the driver out of Florida. Down the front straightaway, Mark Whitener. Quick time! 15.374! 1:53.74 for Mark Whitener on lap number 1. Riley Knoll does not improve, he'll stay 4th. 15.903, can Whitener go faster? He's only 2/10 off the track record. That's a brand new track record! 14.888! 1.4888, a new track record for Mark Whitener in 5. Here we go, Mark Whitener. Ryan Gustin off turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! Green flag is in the air, let's see how this works. Racing into turn number 1, Whitener to the lead. Mark Whitener gonna slide all the way up that racetrack in the 5 car, he'll take that top spot. Cody Overton now to the top shelf as well. Whitener way up the hill, Ryan Gustin gonna poke to the inside. Who's gonna lead the opening lap? It'll be the Reaper. Ryan Gustin will lead down the turn number 1. It'll be Gustin to Whitener, 1-2. Cody Overton, Trey Mills, and Zack Mitchell sitting in the top 5. Whitener up top. He about drove off into the treehouse that time. That right rear was way up and over the ledge, but it did exactly what he needed to do, and he raced back out of the lead. Whitener to the inside of the 29 of Christian Hanger. He'll put him a lap down. He's got 2.5 seconds on everybody, but lap traffic right there in front of him. Sitting inside the top 5, Whitener way up the top. Mark Whitener almost drove off the back stretch, but the white flag is out. One more time around Butler Motor Speedway. He's going to race hard into turn number 1. He'll hit his marks through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway here as he works into turn number 3. Into 3, checkered flag in the air. First time Hell Tour winner, the Magic Man, Mark Whitener, wins it in 5. One of 10 drivers that have been at every single Hell Tour race in 2025. He has worked so hard, but he is one of the best to ever do it from the state of Florida, and he has finally gotten his first ever Hell Tour win. Race fans, he's out of the car, the Magic Man, Mark Whitener!
Hell, I really don't know what he was telling me. Couldn't really tell a groove. I couldn't tell one, so I was just balls out from the green flag to the checkered. So if they beat me, they beat me. If they didn't, I try to give these fans a show. We've took every dollar we've had and every part we've had, and I'm out of sheet metal. I'm just when somebody hits me or I hit them or whatever, we just beat the sheet metal out and rivet it back on. And I know it looks like shit, but we giving it all we got. And to be up here in victory lane on this, I mean, hell, Ryan Gustin, Jason Fager, you know, just everybody that's here is it's pretty badass. Them guys can go win World of Outlaw shows wherever. So I like all the tracks up here. Some of them rubbered up, some of them didn't, but listen, these guys are doing a good job. It's hot. It's my generator's been shutting off like it's so hot. So just they've been doing a good job on track prep. These guys done really good on track prep. So but like I say, man, Jason Fager, everybody, Kyle Bronson, we've been staying up here at Brian Shirley's. He's been giving us a place to stay. Jason Fager's been right here by our side, and he's been coaching me along pretty good and keeping me fast. Listen, I just want to win. So I don't think there's any substitute for winning. So if I got to take a chance on the last lap, I'm taking that chance.
I grew up just having to work on my own equipment. I've never really known anything different, you know. Everybody's in good equipment now. Nobody's in subpar equipment. Nobody has subpar motors or race cars or anything. So, I mean, you don't never know who's going to be good, you know, like just really just everybody's good now. And then it makes you step your game up, and you got to be 110% every single night just to be competitive.
Zack Mitchell, never seen this place before. Fastest in hot laps, fastest in qualifying, fastest in his heat race. So far, fastest in the main event. Looking for a perfect night for the South Carolina racer. Final time, we race down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Completed the perfect night. First ever Hell Tour win for Zack Mitchell in 57.
You know, the fortitude and character to walk in here and to race with Turbo and to tell Turbo he's here, and it doesn't matter what you want to do, to tell Fegger, you know, to race with these guys is, I mean, for me to see him do it, it's just so exciting. He's with these champions, and we're there, he's there, you know?
Working our way towards the checker in the final Friday of the 2025 Hell Tour in Crystal, Michigan belongs to Zack Mitchell. He'll win it in 57.
But no one came in and won everything that this guy has come and won on the Hell Tour. I mean, and like you said, it's not just, it's fast, it's high laps, it's fast time, it's everything. I mean, so we got a shot tonight to clean it up, and hopefully he gets to go home with another 10 grand.
Down the back straightaway, we'll finish this thing off. Into turn number 3, the Troglodyte of Whitner of South Carolina's rolled into the Hell Tour and won 3 times this week. Zack Mitchell wins another one in 57.